Hey cats, good evening. You know, it sure gets dark early around here in the winter time. I just finished dinner and came out here to the man cave, but yeah, it's dark out there already. What was for dinner? Wife made a big crock pot of ham and bean soup. You know, put the big ham hocks in there with she had soaked the beans overnight, put the beans in. Oh man, it was good. I couldn't stop eating it. So as you can tell, yeah, I ate pretty good. Good stuff. Anyway, today I was contemplating about, just how dangerous it is for us bikers to ride compared to riding in a vehicle. And I think any of us that have had any experience on a motorcycle have had bad experiences where we have been in an accident or crashed or got injured in some way or another. I know when I was a kid, I 17, 18 years old, I had, my Yamaha 175 enduro bike. And I rode that thing on the trail every day as much as I could. And I would go off the jumps and, drift through the mud around the corners and go up the hill climbs. And that was what I did. And there was plenty of times where I would crash. And, you're on the ground rolling around holding your knee. You jump up and you try to walk it off. And then you get back on the bike and you take off for riding some more. Yeah, I did a lot of that when I was younger. Don't know if my body could take that kind of abuse anymore. But as far as that goes, though, once I started riding on the road, again, I had a few incidents. There was an accident that I had many, many years ago where I ended up on the sidewalk and I landed kind of on the side of my face. And I had, for many years, the whole side of my cheek was all like scarred, like scar tissue. And it was pretty obvious when people looked at me. And it's like completely healed up today. I'm just amazed. I couldn't even tell, where it is anymore. So the years have been good to me in that regard. I had that accident where I broke 3 ribs, but those heal up, of course. Nothing really serious, though, but I know some people have had more serious battle scars that they still carry with them today. I have a friend that has been riding, as long as I have, and it was, oh my gosh, it had to be 35 years or more ago when he lost his leg in a motorcycle accident. He got a prosthetic leg, and he's been riding ever since. And I'm telling you, this guy can outride just about anybody. I have a hard time keeping up with him. He's pretty crazy on the bike, and he goes. There's no slowing him down. So, even losing his leg didn't stop him from riding, and he continues to enjoy riding to this day. I'm sure some of you guys have your stories of battle scars that you wear. I have an old schoolmate that I know that used to ride motorcycles, and a serious crash left him with a limp, and that was probably 40 years ago, and he still walks with a limp today. And he won't ride a motorcycle anymore. Some people, when those things happen to them, they don't get back on the saddle. For me, I always got back on the saddle. I never let that put any fear into me. And I'm not going to go out there and looking for a crash. I'm not going to go out there looking for an accident. You never know when it's going to happen. It just happens. You know how those things are. You can never predict when it's going to happen or how it's going to happen. But when you're on the bike, your odds of that happening are, I don't know if your odds of getting in an accident are more, I'm sure they are, but your odds of getting injured on a motorcycle are much higher than your odds of being in a motor vehicle where you're completely protected. Now, I'm sure we can all say that we know someone or even a relative or somebody dearly loved that has passed away as a result of a motorcycle accident. And for those, my hats go off. I'm sorry for those that have lost their lives doing what they enjoy. I'm also sure that there are those that have given up riding as a result of being in an accident or a close call where they said, okay, enough's enough. I'm done. I'm not going to push it any further. And that's fine too. You know, it's your own prerogative. It's do you feel safe to continue to ride? And when you don't, then it's time to throw in the towel. I'm not ready to throw the towel in yet. I'm not saying that at all. I love riding. I enjoy riding, and I pray for my safety when I am riding too, and those that are around me. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. But there's a lot of us that have the battle scars that still carry them today, and I wouldn't say it's a thing of pride, but it's something that as a result of doing what we love, we have to live the rest of our life with. So yeah, for some of us, the scars are healed. Some of us, we still carry scars, visible scars that show the injuries that we have. Some of us are missing body parts. Some of us even paralyzed or incapacitated to the point either where we had to modify our ride. I know there's some that can only ride on a trike, a modified trike, because maybe they can't use their legs anymore, but they can still get on a trike and ride. Some of them may have even modified their trike to where they can incorporate their wheelchair right onto the actual machine and continue to ride. So all for the love of riding a motorcycle. And some of us carry the emotional scars of losing someone very dearly, somebody that we loved, somebody that we really cared about, that they too loved riding motorcycles and lost their life as a result of that. But still, it's that exhilaration of being on two wheels, being in the wind, feeling that freedom, the air in your face, the smells of nature, the power of the machine between your legs, the roar of the motor. It's those things that we love that continue to draw us to that sport or that hobby that it could be a bit dangerous. But will we give it up? I'm not ready to give it up yet. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all your guys' support. And hope you all have a wonderful evening. Until next time, ride hard and die free.